Starcraft is arguably one of the best RTSs we have ever seen. At a competitive level, there are a million things going on between the screen, the player's hands, and the player's mind. The game's core concept are layered behind numerous mechanical walls that a player must overcome and learn. We are starting from the very beginning with 3 brand new players to the game. They will each play one of the 3 races, Cerain, Protoss, or Zerg. Guiding them along the way will be their coaching team, teaching them about the various aspects of the game. Ultimately, our players will be competing against each other in a home-based league, and will be competing in the weekly SCV Rush events. This week we'll be focusing on the Protoss player and watching his very first games into Starcraft 2. Welcome to Zero to Hero.
with your first pylon, put it right next to the Nexus, just on top of it.
Right on top of it.
This will keep your base like closer together. Oh no, not right there. Cancel that and just put it a little bit to the left, man.
How do you... One second.
Just press escape. And you'll be refunded the resources that costed.
To the left where Bob's...
Yeah. Alright, keep building probes. Alright. Now you're going to need to send a probe to drop that really quick Nexus so that you can get ahead or at least keep up in terms of economy. Yep. Drop the Nexus and then you'll need to drop the cybernetics core. Alright, now you need to take the second gas and make sure that you're always building more workers. So select your Nexus and apply Chrono Boost to that cybernetics core.
Sorry,
the hotkey for that is C, and then left click on the cybernetics core.
Oh shit, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Awesome. Queue up 2 more stalkers. Hotkey your Nexuses as well, man. It's real important. It'll help you out greatly.
I think I need to sort that out. Don't I need to do that outside of game?
No, you should be able to do it in. Just press Control 4 while you have anything selected. Or, you know, you can go from controls 1 to 0 if you wanted to. But now that you've got those selected, dude, like, you don't even have to be looking at your Nexus. You can just press 4, then press E a couple of times, and this will queue up probes.
Right.
Easy. So you're gonna need like another 6 warp gates at this point in the time, man. Because, like, you know, you're not sure where this Terran's at. Is he going for technology, or is he just pumping out a lot of Marines? And remember, you can just hold down Shift and then keep on selecting things to be built, and the probe will then build them in order.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Alright, now your forges are up, so it's time to begin upgrading.
Oh yeah.
So this time, from the Twilight Council, I'd like you to get the upgrade called Adept Attack Speed. I think it's Resonating Glaives.
Glaives, yeah.
Good stuff, man. That'll save your life. Now warp in a big round of Adepts. So these are like specialist scout units that excel against light units, such as Marines. You want to drop a 3rd Nexus at this point, with 2 pylons right up flush against the Nexus out at that 3rd location. And this will allow you to keep on growing economically, and it'll also give you a spot to warp in at. I'd also like you to drop 2 robotics facilities now in your main.
Robotics in the main.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Got the wrong one. Space into warehouse space. That's what we said.
Begin the 2nd tier of your upgrades from your forges, and move out to secure your 3rd so that you don't lose it if you get attacked. Make sure you move all your units out there, dude. Oh, you're under attack. No, I think you need to go back up your ramp, man. This is a good defendable location, But if you were to go out there and walk down the ramp, he'd be able to annihilate your army easier. So warp in another round of adepts. Alright, so now that you've defeated the enemy units, move out with your army and a probe and drop a third nexus and make sure it can't be destroyed again.
Got it.
Great. Now double click one of the robotics bays so that you select both of them. And build the unit called Colossus. Now this is a great area of effect unit with a very strong attack when properly upgraded. Make sure that you use like control click your idle worker tab and now send them to mine the mineral field down at the third and put like 3 pylons near the nexus at the third, really close to it so that you can have a quick warp in ability there. Grab one of your adepts and send it across the field to the enemy base. While you're doing that, make sure that you begin mining the gas at your third and go out and take a 4th nexus. At this point, because you're so low on gas, it's a good idea to warp in some zealots as well. This is a great way to use up your minerals while saving your gas for more better units, like the Colossus. So please build another 2 of those as well, man. You're reaching like a point in the game where a Protoss army, if it has good composition, is just really, really strong. So your scout got taken out by some tanks. So at this point in the game, you want to add like another 4 gateways. Because gateways are such a good like production facility, because you know they're pretty easy to use and you're able to switch up your army composition at any given time. So more gateways is never a bad thing. Alright, you've got 6 Colossus. You're at 333, man. You are a fully upgraded Protoss army. Select your entire army. Now press A on your keyboard and left click somewhere up there on the ramp. Now this is attack moving. Your units will move to the location indicated and will attack any other units that are enemies on their way there.
Right.
So this is the safest way to conduct a battle, man, because you want to make sure that you're freed up to do other things. Awesome, and you're warping in another round. So the last thing to do before finishing your attack is to select all your idle workers again and send them to your 4th base mineral fields. Great, because you never know how an attack might go.
Yeah, good. When...
Alright, now that the reinforcements have regrouped, you're ready to see what's up that ramp.
Right, let's shut down this one. What is it talking about? What are these things here? There's cannons or...
Beautiful. Time to move in.
The fuck, look at them just walking off that cliff.
They can walk up cliffs and see over them. It's beautiful. So you've beaten your enemy. He's type GG. So to be properly polite, type GG back.
Sweet as a
Well played, man. So when you like first got told that you were going to be doing these this kind of tournament, what first went through your head when you were told that it was going to be for Starcraft? Like, what did you know about it before you were told?
Not an awful lot at all. I mean, I had the general idea from a few trailers, maybe a few YouTube videos that I'd watched at the time, because I'd played probably about 2 years ago. I played 3 games and decided that the game wasn't for me. For the simple reason of I didn't know what the I didn't know what was going on at all. It was absolutely nuts. But in the same respect, I thought it was a lot like Command and Conquer, in which it's, you know, the whole tech trees, units, etc., etc. But a little bit different now, I guess. But
yeah, it's same, but you know, a little bit different. So did you rewatch your first game that you played?
Yeah, I did. I mean, we put it on another video as well, haven't we? But when I watched that back, I've watched it back once before, and it was about 2 or 3 days into the kind of training. There's a lot of things that I picked up upon, and there's sometimes when, oh, that was good. I thought I should have worked upon that in a different way. But then there's a lot of things I shouldn't have maybe done that. Maybe that's because I'm criticising too much of the level that I'm at, or it's just because it was just fucking stupid at the end of the day. Yeah.
So, like, in terms of that first game, how did you think you kind of sized up against your Terran opponent, Matty?
I was surprised when it came to Matty and Terran. I was quite shocked because one, I didn't know what Terran were capable of. Two, I don't know. I mean, Matty had never known before anyway, which is fine. That's not anything to go by. But I don't know. It was just, I felt like I was getting my arse handed to me, which is a fair assessment, because I think that's what happened the first. I think we played 3 games. I think it was 2 out of the 3 I lost. I think, or but anyway, I think in the end I kind of got to grips with what was going on. It was the units he was creating, etc. But yeah, still to work on that a little bit more, I think, as well with Terran. But
yeah,
I feel like I handle it a lot more now anyway.
Yeah, like I noticed it as well, especially by that 3rd game. Like, you had so much more idea about what was going on and stuff like that. Like, especially once you got your upgrades going and you kind of got past that kind of confusing stage where you weren't too sure about how the game worked.
Yeah.
But once you got warp gates going, man, once you started using robotic units to support your gateway composition, like, you just got to this point, man, where Matty and the units he was making just he didn't stand a chance once you got to that certain point about the game knowledge. So that was great to see as well, dude, like, because you picked it up really, really quickly. Some people, you know, they can't get past the first 5 minutes because 10 Marines come walking up the ramp and they just only had, like, you know, a couple of cannons in a few different places, and they just die because they lose too much of their economy, man. But, like, even when you lost a bit of your economy, like, straight away, boom, you were back making probes. So that was great to see as well. I also like that you pick things up pretty quickly, dude. Like, yeah. You know, once, you know, I show something to you, that's pretty much it, man. You just, like, I got this feeling that once I show something to you, you'll just always, like, you won't forget it, and stuff like that. But you'll kind of make it your own at the same time. Like, you'll make it something that works with how you want to play the game, which is also great to see as well. So you're not going to be so rigid with however way you decide to play the game, dude. So that'll be good. I think that'll really, really play in your favour. Because
I suppose a perfect example of that is the wall for against Zerg. That's perfect example. Right. So obviously we've got the like little tournament anyway. Like I suppose that's going to assess where we kind of are tomorrow as well. All 3 of us, all of the 3 zeros going against each other. How do you think I will do, and how do you think obviously the other players are going to do as well? I'm not too sure how much they've been involved with their trainers, etc. But I mean, we've had a good few hours. I think Monday, Wednesday. I think we've got something today anyway. But yeah, where do you think everyone's gonna? How do you think it's gonna go?
Well, I'm hoping it's going to be Protoss on top. I honestly think that, you know, because especially against Cerain, like there's a lot of underhanded things that they can do that can kind of throw you off your game a little bit. And I know that we haven't really gone too much into what Cerain can do. So I'll be crossing my fingers in terms of that, but I think you've got probably the best chance to win it, dude. And if you just stay fluid and you just react to their units and stuff like that, you know, just going back over those unit counters that we were talking about before, I think you've probably got the best chance to win it. Was also wondering about, like, so far, you've seen a little bit of what the race can do, Protoss can do. Is there anything that stands out, like exceptionally stands out to you right now about what the Colossus? Yeah.
And the Colossus, everything about it. I think even in that first video, I'm like, what the fuck? It's running over a wall. That was amazing. And it's everything. It's not just the way, obviously, it moves, etc. The way it attacks, and even the way it looks. It's fucking awesome. It just looks like some kind of demon alien shit that's like there to just like make your army disintegrate into thin air, and that is perfectly what it's there for as well. So
yeah, gotta love those awesome red lasers.
Yeah,
Just mow down the Marines.